Hi everyone and welcome to a new video of Game Gear. The PS5 just released, and of course a lot of you want to know if they can still use your old headset on the PS5. As you know, a lot of headsets, just like the Astro A50 and A40s, they use a mixamp, and the mixamp uses an optical cable. Now, as with the PS4 Slim, there is no optical cable, there is no optical port on the PS5. Thankfully, we have the same solution. So before, we had to buy an HDMI adapter or an HDMI audio extractor, which will pull out the audio from the HDMI signal and then send it through an optical port. Now, an important detail, the PS5 has a lot more power than the PS4. Of course, what else do you expect? So we want to use all the power that we have in the PS5. This means that some games will be able to run at 1080p at 120 Hz, and even maybe in the future there will be games that will be able to run at 4K at 120 Hz. Now, that last one, we still have to see how the developers are going to handle this, but in the short run you can definitely expect some games to run at 1080p and 120 Hz. So when shopping for an HDMI adapter, make sure you buy the right one so you can still use the performance that you get from the PS5. So usually the old ones and the cheaper HDMI adapters, they give you about 60 Hz on 1080p and 30 Hz on 4K. Thankfully, Astro Gaming did their research and they just released an HDMI adapter that will give you 120 Hz on 1080p and 60 Hz on 4K. Additionally, for $39.99, you don't just get the HDMI adapter, you also get an extra HDMI cable and the USB cable. So how do we connect all this? Well, simply you unbox the product, then you go to the back of your PS5, you take your HDMI cable, you plug it into the HDMI adapter. Next, you take the USB cable for power. You can connect the USB cable to either the USB port from your screen or on a free USB port of your PS5. The next thing you do is you go from the HDMI out to your monitor. So be sure that you plug in the HDMI cable from your PS5 into the HDMI in, because that is the incoming source, and then you go with a second cable from the HDMI adapter from your HDMI out straight to the screen. The last thing you have to do is, of course, connect your optical cable from your headset to the HDMI adapter. A quick note on the refresh rate. Not all games will run at 120 Hz. This is a decision that has to be made by the developers of the game. But normally, when you go into your settings of your PlayStation 5, then go to Save Data and Game App, there you'll be able to choose game presets, and in there you can choose game performance mode. This way, the games will know that you prefer performance over graphics, and they will try to fine-tune the graphics so you can get that 120 FPS in the game. And this way, the PS5 will give you that 120 Hz. So please keep in mind that not all games will give you that 120 refresh rate, but at least you know when you buy the HDMI adapter from Astro that you'll be safe, and if there is a game like Call of Duty that will give you 120 FPS or above, that you will be able to enjoy the full experience. The Astro HDMI adapter will be available soon in our shop. There is a link in the description of this video, so be sure to place your pre-order. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to post a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video. Bye.